Test. Okay, it's 10:55 a.m. Eastern Time, the morning after FOMC. We just had some good trades this morning. Made 3,000 bucks or so profit, and just took a step away. We were away for about half an hour or so. We see the market has made further highs past the point we sold out and come back, and it's just starting to move. So I've got to talk a bit quicker. If you look at the structure, it's come back down to the quarter pivot, and so you'd expect from the quarter pivot it to bounce back up one more time. And in favor of that, you see that here we've got prices going up easier than it's going down, which favors a bias to the long. We've had cum delta take a good bounce down, and it's just starting to make an attempt back up now. The only issue we have with the whole thing is that we had some extreme volume down, which could possibly be marking the day's high here. Looking at this chart, we've got 6 points here as well. So everything is looking good to take a long here on NQ at this quarter pivot, just so long as we have energy going up. And right now, I think we do pretty much have a up signal here on cum delta as well, almost. It's kind of not quite there yet. It's more like actually a down signal still, because the pattern didn't quite complete for a reversal. But yeah, we're getting really close to taking a shot long off of here. So now let's go across to have a look at ES. Since we stopped trading this morning on ES, we've had some extreme energies down, and it looks like ES could even make it back to the simple moving average. It's a 200 period. Looking at structure, we see ES has gone past the quarter pivot and it's taken a breather here. Okay. On this side of the chart, we see that price is going up a lot easier than it's going down. So there's quite a lot of positives there for taking a long on ES after cum delta has started going up as well. So we got our signal to our ES signal to short happened about here. Or which would be considered a signal to short, or at least a signal to get out of the long that we were in. Now we're just marking out lower highs as we go. So we can't really long ES until we've got that thing making higher highs. And if we're making higher highs on cum delta, we'll probably be seeing an extreme energy up green bar down here on the structure chart as well. So those cookies will all come into alignment then. So switching back over to NQ. We see that cum delta has made another lower low, but only just. So I think this is the whispering out, the petering out of the pullback down.
3 minutes.
And we're just getting ready to pull the trigger on longs when we start to see cum delta going up. A reminder again that we have got extreme energy down on NQ at the day's high. That could be marking the day's high. It's certainly marking the point that a lot of people took profit, including me. I also took profit in that range. So Both the ES
4
and
minutes.
NQ charts do look great for taking along after we get an appropriate change in energy direction. Let's take a look at fences. That's ES since the start of the session. And we see that Cume delta has gone down to lows, whereas price has not. So we are definitely looking at a buyer fence here on ES. Not huge, but it is definitely there, which is a clue that we should go long before we get the buy signal off the Cume delta chart. And it looks like NQ is giving us a buy signal now too.
Order filled.
So I've opened up the NQ position with just one contract. We can add to that as we get confirmation, or dollar cost average if it goes down, but Cume delta stays high. Okay, let's switch our attention back over to ES now. I think we can hold off on pulling the trigger on an ES buy for now. I did want to look at fences on NQ. There we go, since the session opened. Yeah, there's a mild buyer fence here too, where Cume delta came down hard, but price did not. So there were people getting in here with passive buy limit orders and preventing price from going down, absorbing this aggressive selling. Just another point in favor. The biggest point in favor here is this number 6 up here. It's a good strong 6. Plus,
3
also a
minutes.
structural overview with prices retraced back to 50% retracement from the day's session open to the high. So I like that position. With any luck, we might get stopped out and re-enter with more contracts too. Patiently waiting on ES to give a signal. There's no signal down here yet. And by signal, I mean there's no aggressive buying happening. So let's go. So while we're waiting for that to pan out, let's just watch our NQ position.
4 minutes.
We might get that chance I talked about to
3
buy in with
minutes.
even more contracts too.
Stop filled.
That's actually kind of a sell. Seller blip. Let's see what happens to it. If Cume delta passes back above this line, I'm gonna long again. Okay.
Order filled.
But if Cume delta goes back down below this low here, I'm gonna just close it out.
5 minutes. 4 minutes.
Okay. Back in this time with double the contracts. So that was just, again, that was technically a fake out sell signal there, a blip in the noise, which I chose to treat as such. Okay. Oh, and then that happens. Another blip in the noise, eh? Okay, that's volatility coming in. Meaning it's about to go. It's gonna go. Let's go, girls. If you want a smooth ride, trade ES instead. Okay, so ES had the same blip down on Cume Delta, so that same selling, but prices rallied quite nicely too. So if NQ leads the way up, I'm gonna punch it on ES as well. Just adjusting our sell target to the day's highs. Okay. ES has not yet taken the bait. Got NQ running away, showing what it wants to do. But I think it might be a good idea for me to protect us, because ES is not taking the bait yet. Yeah, we don't have them moving together. However, the overall view is very favorable for longs. We got these guys looking good in the upper halves of each of their quadrants. We got this guy on a number 6. We got a clear uptrend happening here. We got clear structure for uptrend and a continuation off the quarter pivot here. So everything is perfect except for random fade and timing. And when it goes down before it goes up.
3 minutes.
Keeping my eye on ES. Looking for that energy to start punching its way up. It's the ES chart. NQ is certainly leading the charge up. ES is not taking the bait yet. And that's the reason I chose to protect my NQ position with these stops right here.
4 minutes.
Because ES is giving me a clue that now is not the time for NQ to go up either. Keep on drawing my little lines here on NQ. Oh, making new swing highs. So who thinks I should keep my target way above the day's highs? Who thinks I should keep it right here at the day's highs?
5 minutes.
Depends what sort of a day it's going to be, hey? Depends what hindsight's going to tell us. Yeah, ES is just not taking the bait. Look at it on the structure chart. She's just a solid wall of stillness. NQ says, I don't care, I'm going up. NQ is the little brother. It's the cowboy, the one that wants to jump ahead. But in the end, it always has to wait for its big brother. That's why I've got the stops protecting it. Because it might
6
choose to slow
minutes.
down, come back and wait for ES to get its mind made up. Okay. NQ punishes you when you're wrong. And sometimes it just punishes you. Okay. It's more exciting to watch a chart with the position open, but this is the most important one to be watching right now because I'm waiting for a signal to show that this energy is going to go up. So I can jump in on some ESs as well.
7 minutes.
Well, that's trading. Yes, energy never even gave a clue.
8
Never
minutes.
even gave a moment of saying I'm going to go up. It was all about down for ES. That being said, don't get confused though, that every other clue signals that we're going to go up. Just that we've got to wait for the participants in the market to get on board with that and start placing aggressive buy orders and making the cum delta go up too. And Q's like, screw you guys, I'm not waiting. I know where this thing's going, so I'm going now.
9 minutes.
There's been some sell limit orders taking profit. So obviously people are of the same mind as me and they're scalping smaller profits in this region. And because that price has been going up hard and down easy on NQ for the last 10 minutes. And that's why we're getting the gray lines below the yellow lines here, giving us a clue that small profit targets are a good idea for longs at the moment. ES, on the other hand, is building up the
10
picture
minutes.
of a long-term long being a really good idea, with price going up way easier than it goes down, absorbing all of these aggressive sell orders. So when ES flips on its head, the NQ, so the NQ strategy right now is for small targets because of this phenomenon. But when ES turns around, it looks like it's just kind of starting to turn around now. Just starting to see. It's chasing the previous swing high on price, and Kim Delta is creeping its way up. When ES does go up, then back over here on NQ, we're going to get the gray line flip above the yellow line, and we're going to be on big targets again. So I'm just anticipating that, and it's time to go long on ES as well.
Order filled.
11 minutes.
So I'm long ES and NQ now. Okay. So NQ is still going down easier than it goes up. Okay, it's taking a lot of energy to get NQ to rise. People have not quite caught the idea that it's time for it to go flash up. I have. I've caught the idea. I know that it's going to go up, but the rest of the market haven't. Yeah, the rest of the market still have their profit, take profit orders, sell take profits about here and here and here, and they're slowing it down and absorbing this energy. So soon they're gonna, when price gets up, it's because look at ES, it's going, it's gonna go. So when NQ gets up to here, all of those little take profit people will be gone, and then there will be no
12
sell
minutes.
limit orders left in the book to stop it going up, and price will go up easy then, and you'll get gray lines flipping above the yellow lines, and this thing will pump. Okay. So that's the narrative.
3 minutes.
I'm going to give that the buy signal when ES comes up.
Target filled.
Here. There you go. NQ just took my first profit target. I gotta give this thing room to move, because when it goes, it's gonna go.
13 minutes.
If I'm not wrong. Okay, let's take another look back at ES. Okay. There's the signal. I'm giving it a buy signal right there.
4 minutes.
We take this one through as a new pivot point, like that. ES on the other hand, ES I'm going to target today's highs. Nasdaq will make new highs as ES climbs up to the day's high here. Nasdaq is going to make new highs.
14 minutes.
So he says.
Five minutes.
Okay. Just trailing stops. That's what I do. That's what the good man does. dun, dun, dun. Okay, draw another pivot on the ES
6
image.
minutes,
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's taken a breather, hasn't it? Close that
Order
while we
filled.
can. And, ES energy
7
has
minutes,
popped down a little bit lower than I'm comfortable with too.
Order filled.
Closing that out. All right. We made almost $2,000